moving on now to the next bout of the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, please welcome into the black corner, representing my Sapien Gym, Mario Alvarez.
A man that does not need an introduction on Combat Fight Series. He's been on here a few times now, and every time I've seen him fight.
Mario Alvarez from Muay, Saparin.
He comes to kill every time. The aggression, the venom.
Yeah, he's a warlord.
He puts
Mario Alvarez!
He puts an extreme amount of pressure on his opponents.
Yeah, and now the warlord enters the ring.
The abuser, they nicknamed him.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please all raise our roof in welcoming into the ring his opponent this evening. Boxing out of the white corner and representing the world-famous Stackerlack Gym in Scotland, Stevie Irvine.
Stevie Irvine from the Stackerlack Gym.
The UK #1 at 57 kilos. An absolute specialist.
There's a reason for that. Champion brand fighter.
He's known throughout the UK.
Gallagher and Carrillo will bless the ropes and drop them in.
This, for me, is going to be
Stevie
one of the most exciting
Irvine.
Yeah, my prediction, this is the fight to watch out for on this card.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds and will be contested under full Muay Thai rules in the 59kg division. Over to your referee.
Well, this is where it's going to happen.
Stevie taking the fight on short notice. Supposed to be Dylan Burke in here tonight. Stevie had a fight with Dylan Burke on Super Showdown. Stevie coming away with a points win.
Yeah.
This has got Fight of the Night written all over it.
It has,
and
my
it hasn't
friend.
even started.
To everyone watching back home on Leapfrog, a Fight TV, this is Combat Fight Series, and this is the sort of fights that we want to see, because I tell you what, I don't know who's going to win this, to be honest with you.
It's had a lot of people talking.
Yeah.
Had a lot of people. I think whoever's going to come away with a win on this one will be who can utilise their style better. Stevie is very clever. However,
Well placed to do it at the iconic York Hall here, Bethnal Green, East London. And round one is underway as we approach the first of 5 3-minute rounds of full Muay Thai action.
pay attention to the pressure Mario puts on his opponents. He stalks incredibly well. And when he gets the chance, he will hurt you.
Good balance from both fighters, but
Off balance there from Stevie.
yeah, just puts him down in the end. Twisted about 3 or 4 times, almost dancing there.
Mario with a stoppage win over the famous Dan McGowan. Also beating Kenneth Cruz on points.
There's very entertaining fighter as well. Who you want to see, somebody comes forward and damages people.
Stevie, a fighter with a very, very impressive CV himself as well. Got some ridiculous wins under his belt.
Catches that kick, doesn't do anything with it.
These two gents are the top of the food chain at their weight.
Most definitely.
Pinging that left leg up fast.
They want him to knee when he's in close there, but every story Doesn't usually get told in these sort of fights, do they, in round one?
Mario keeping the centre of the ring very well. Stevie going to the body, landing a low kick at the end. I think as well, whoever walks away with a win will be who can utilise the clinch very well in this fight as well. Stevie's a very stubborn fighter that likes to be on the ropes. Mario's a pressure fighter as well.
Yeah. Alvarez loves to take centre of the ring, doesn't he? That's to move you off from now.
It's very strong. It's very big for the weight as well.
He is. He looks strong in that weight.
Mario makes 57. He makes 57. I think the only reason this fight's at 59 is because of the short notice.
Defence is good, isn't it? Leaves that lead left elbow out and keeps his hand tight on his head.
Excellent boxing from Mario so far. Stevie's very switched on though. Steps off.
Nice idea there from Irvine.
Down to the body.
You see this pattern changing as this fight goes on. Irvine doesn't mind fighting if he's back on the ropes, does he?
No, he's a very clever fighter, like I said earlier on. He can fight wherever he wants. He's very fast. He's very smart. Mario just not giving him an inch.
Just pins him where he wants him there, but Irvine is hard to pin down and strike on. It's hard to hit, isn't he?
Very light on his feet. Moving very well. Hands in the air for Stevie.
Yeah, like I say, took the centre of the ring. Here's where you saw him, almost in foxtrot, going round and round, and
Great little dub.
finally found himself on top, down on the floor, but I won't look into that too much. The story of this round so far would be Alvarez taking centre stage of the ring and moving Irvine back, but Irvine very hard to pin down.
He's very happy on those ropes. Like I said, he's a clever fighter. He can sit there for 5 rounds and score and cause damage. He's a good counter back foot fighter. Stepping it up now, going into round 2.
Seconds out, round 2.
Round number 2, both fighters coming out. Mario up first. Let's see who steps it up.
A lot of fight ahead in this one. A lot of minutes to fight through. Alvarez using that stiff jab to just show.
What a flicking off Stevie's head as them jabs are landing.
Wants to just show Irvine, I've got that extra little bit on you in height, and you're going to be on the end of my glove when it comes to jabs.
He's got very long limbs. Catch and body shot. That body shot was
And that's
stock
what you
solid.
do with someone like that. You catch and shoot.
You have to break him down.
Trying to find position, but he is getting the knees in there, Steve Irvine.
Irvine corner saying, score, score, score. They want him to knee.
Yeah, but the side of the leg won't be scoring, will it, Joe? They want to see clean a knee and moving the opponent, won't they?
He's got a knee up the centre, the highest scoring knee. Stevie trying to sweep on the inside. Low kick landed there. Mario come back in, tries the inside elbow, misses it though. Skipping in with those knees.
Good position there from Alvarez on that clinch.
Stevie slips out of that corner. Good head movement.
Alvarez wants to pinpoint him with that jab and let it go from there, doesn't he?
He needs to trap Stevie. Stop letting him get out that corner. Keep him in the corner.
They'll still use this as early in the fight, won't they? They'll still be utilising it like that.
No return there from Mario. Stevie scoring well. Straight away on the back foot.
Yeah, happy to just move him back. Irvine happy to be back. Scores that kick, but the uppercut comes in from Alvarez. I think he wanted to elbow on top of that.
That was flush, that uppercut.
Yeah.
Mario getting the inside. Like to see him use that. The inside, it's great for off-balancing your opponent. It's great for controlling, especially the upward elbows. Body kick
goes up to the body there on the back foot with Irvine, but Alvarez, every time he looks up, he's just there in his face, isn't he?
Ref broke it up there. 2 steps are allowed once you catch the leg. A couple of times Stevie's thrown a body kick and it's not been returned.
Wants big punches, Alvarez. He loves a hook, doesn't he?
Notice how he moves his hands. He's almost dancing in the ring with Stevie.
Irvine hit him well in the body, but it just doesn't stop him coming forward, does it?
Sticking out for me so far. Every time Stevie gets trapped in the corner, I like the little head movement and stepping out he's doing. He's very clever. Good off balance and
kick,
score.
that one.
Great score.
Yeah, good technique, changing it up a little bit, changing the pattern of the fight.
Stevie's not staying still.
Good score, Irvine.
Boot in the back.
Throw that.
High score. That would have got Stevie the round.
Yeah, it's little moments like that in these close bouts, isn't it? That
small things like that.
Yeah, it leaves things on the judges.
It's massive. You've just been kicked in the back. You've just been off balance. You've almost left yourself vulnerable. It's massive in Muay Thai.
It's not like he's walking into trouble though, Alvarez. He does look in control when he's there. There's a big uppercut in there. And let me tell you something. When you do hit Alvarez, he doesn't move. He doesn't show any grimace at all.
He's a scary individual.
He is. Irvine's not scared of him though, mate. Let me tell you that.
He's doing well at what he needs to do. Great off balance.
That's a lovely technique. Just moved his leg and kicked it.
Lean back.
And
kicks
there
the back.
again. They've just shown, the highlights have just shown for me the biggest points of that round that really just made a little difference between them.
And it's all in Stevie's favour. Mario, for me, is controlling the centre of the ring well. He's putting the pressure on Stevie. He's being dangerous, but he needs to score.
Seconds out. Round 3.
Round number 3. Starting to get into the more important rounds of scoring now.
Yeah, Alvarez needs to throw some combinations in there now and start moving forward for me.
I know he favours the boxing, I know he favours the elbows as well, but he needs to kick. It's Muay Thai. Unreturned.
Again, Irvine mixing it up well. He's got lots of different tools, hasn't he?
He seems to be comfortable wherever it lands. He's got great boxing, he's got great head movement. He seems to be clinching well.
He ducks well as well. You notice he just does that little duck that stops the jab coming and landing.
He's definitely kicking better than Mario as well.
Oh, definitely for me, Irvine with the kicks.
Head movement is beautiful.
Is Irvine starting to get his timing right now, do you think?
He's definitely seeming more comfortable. I think he seemed a little more uncomfortable in the earlier rounds, just trying to read Mario. I think he's almost read him now. And he's utilising it well. He's not staying still. He's not letting Mario two steps.
Yeah, Irvine's combination works better, isn't it?
He's not sitting still. Notice he's constantly moving. If you stand still with Mario Alvarez and try and trade with him, that's where Mario wants you. If you move, there.
All right,
you're getting out of the way. Great sweep. That's what we need from Mario. We need the scoring. Uppercut landing there.
He is relentless though. Will Irvine crack under the pressure of just constantly having someone in your face?
We've still got 2 rounds and a minute and a half left. And he has taken it on short notice as well. I know he is coming straight off a fight camp, so the fitness should be there from Irvine. Scoring so well for me. However, Mario, the beautiful sweep a minute ago.
Yeah, beautiful. That was good technique to show his inness. He is getting hit on the leg, and those knees are landing as well. Irvine, for me, is running away a little bit in this round now. Just been pure timing.
He's on the back pedal, but he's scoring whilst he's doing it.
But like you say, he is comfortable to have his back on the ropes, isn't he?
He can sit there for 5 rounds with his back on the ropes, and he can be in his happy place almost. As we say that, Stevie steps forward, but he's going back to the ropes now. Mario controlling the centre the whole time. Stevie's executing the game plan for me very well. He's not standing still. He's not allowing himself to be hit.
Oh, that's a good kick, Alvarez.
That's what I mean. If Mario kicks it works for him.
Go down to the body, but I can see Alvarez really opening up in round 4. You know, that's a prediction of me. As round 3 ticks into the last 30 seconds. Alvarez now applies pressure and puts him where he wants him, but he's not executing the scoring points, is he?
No. There.
Single punches.
I'm return kick. What I'd like to see is Mario's doing a great job at keeping the centre of the ring, but he's not cutting Stevie off. He's allowing him to run round the ring.
Again, punch and kick scored from Irvine, and he takes his back as well. Alvarez still trying to bully forward, but that's a good round for Steve Irvine for me.
Another big round.
Seconds out.
Leapfrog
Round
Fight
4.
TV. This is Combat Fight Series live from the iconic York Hall in London.
Both these gentlemen are household names in the Europe 57kg Muay Thai scene.
Yeah, no title on the line, just business as usual fight.
Score
Combat
there from
Fight
Stevie.
Series, yeah.
Balance shown there from Mario at the start though. Going for the leg but checked. Stevie with the undergrip.
Just tying each other up in there, and a little elbow on the inside there from Alvarez. You think he's going to up his products in this round a little bit and up that pace.
The money round. Need a big round. Needs to kick. Mario needs to kick.
Single shots at the minute aren't working. You can't rock Irvine with single shots.
No.
He's a very, very intelligent fighter.
So then, Mario throws a kick, it lands on the body. Stevie doesn't return.
Irvine throws in 2s and 3s, you know.
Good slip and throw.
Oh, right hand again, Alvarez.
So he utilises this clinch exchange. Stevie again on the back ropes. Mario not leaving him to breathe whatsoever. 2 steps again.
I don't think you're going to box out UK #1, are you?
You're not.
Not on British soil.
You need to be clever.
Yeah.
You need to be scoring. Stevie's not kicking as much as he was in the last round. As I say that, he's kicked.
Yeah, lands the body shot there. Clean kick, Irvine. He's just putting points in the bag. Very clever on the back foot there.
I said
and
earlier
again.
on, he's smart. Very smart. They're very clever at Dichile.
Moves well, left and right as well. Can't pin him down. Catches that kick, turns.
As Stevie scores, Mario throws a punch. Mario's going for the KO too much, in my opinion. Yes, it's a fight. Yes, cause damage, but you need to make sure you're
Far
winning.
too patient. Gets Irvine where he wants him, then lets him off the hook, really. I don't know if that's because Irvine's responding very cleverly, very smart. He's starting to stymie him a little bit. Catches and dumps.
Catch and dump.
Steve Irvine's running away with this for me.
He's being very clever and clinical about this. Head movement, steps off, throws a beautiful left leg. Stevie switching stances just then.
Tries to kick high, off balance when he tries to go for that right hand. Alvarez has been tamed somewhat, hasn't he, in this fight?
I'd like to see him step, like I said in the earlier rounds, cut Stevie off. He's allowing Stevie to circle. Counter and left
and right hand.
He's leant back from that kick, and he's not thrown anything to kick the back or the scoring techniques. Stevie getting the back there slightly.
Alvarez's aggression is down, isn't it?
He's definitely slowed down slightly.
Irvine just well timed in there.
Round number 4 overweight.
Really good round.
Let's see the replays.
Alvarez is getting where he wants him, but he's just throwing a single punch at the end of it.
He needs to keep him there as well.
And Irvine moves his head well. He looks after himself in here. He's a really well-schooled kid.
Missing the punch there, landing the kick, getting dumped.
Down to the floor, lands hard on his back as well. It's a big score.
Mario's a very tall fighter for the weight. He's got long legs. Throw it up to the head. He hasn't thrown a head kick yet.
On knee, doesn't knee when he's in tight. Those elbows aren't following the hands.
He's a very good pressure fighter. Maybe, yeah, like you said, a long knee as he's stepping forward.
It's all right being a pressure fighter, but you don't become #1 in the UK if you crack under pressure. Irvine will soak up this pressure for 10, 12, 13 rounds.
He's cool as a cucumber.
Yep. Here you got Carrillo and Gallagher in there.
Seconds out. Round 5.
They'll tell him to concentrate, won't they? Don't take your eye off the prize here, kid, because...
Mario will switch someone out.
Yep.
If you give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
Yep, he'll turn the lights off, definitely. And today he's just going for that single punch.
Left hook landing.
A good single punch and a left hook. He shakes his head, but he
Wears
lands.
it well. Good, solid jab there.
And that's the difference. It's 2 shots back, isn't it?
Elbow landing there, flushed by Mario. Needs to score this round, Mario. Needs to score. Steps off.
Again, it's the movement. It's superb on the back foot from Irvine.
Excellent fight.
Yeah, at the end
Mario
of it
hasn't
though,
stopped.
Irvine, all he's going to say is, I wore 3 or 4 hard punches, and that's it. You don't win Muay Thai fights like that usually unless you get that knockout.
We've seen it before though, Danny. Any point in the fight, it can switch.
Good kick went up high there from Alvarez, but is there intent with that to stop Irvine here late on in this fight?
Maybe he senses the urgency.
As the clock ticks down into the last 2 minutes of this 5-round Muay Thai war. Irvine again makes him miss and just doesn't make him pay there.
Mario's massively up the aggression now. He hasn't stopped stepping forward the whole round.
He hasn't, but he's not landing anything solid, is he?
He needs to score.
Irvine goes left and right at will.
Scoring there.
Now they exchange.
Dechelet corner saying, keep your hands up and score. It's the exact same thing I'd be telling him. He's ahead. He needs to just play it safe. Make sure you're definitely ahead on every scorecard. Mario's really sticking it on
every
him.
attack, hasn't he, Irvine? It's just when he positions himself back on the ropes, invites you onto him, and he spoils what you do, doesn't he? And then takes points.
Both feared fighters throughout the European scene.
Yeah, Alvarez for a right elbow there on the inside. Didn't have the legs on it that time. Got a distance. Checks the kick of Irvine. Irvine cannot stop him coming forward here. He
Brilliant
gets
sweep.
Himself, yeah.
Excellent sweep from Mario.
Probably the best we've seen of Alvarez here, you know.
He's been stepping forward the whole fight. So much aggression.
Irvine doesn't want to do anything silly now.
To fight Mario, you've got to have a gas tank on you.
You have.
Because he will not leave you alone. You have to be active. You have to be constantly throwing. Landed a clean elbow there, Mario.
It's not enough from Alvarez for me. It's a lot to the end of the fight, but Irvine's been clever, hasn't he? Very
clever. Like I said it before he got in the ring. He's a clinical fighter.
Just while these guys are in the ring, I just want to say big respect to my little buddy Jordan Coe. I know he's very tight with these guys as well. Used to get on very well with little Jordan. Great kid, always in our thoughts and in our memories.
Brilliant fight from both gents. Stevie doing a little bit more for me though in terms of the scoring. But we are commentators, not the judges.
Go down the judges' scorecards here. The different things they're looking for. Some judges will look at the aggressor there.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 awesome rounds of Muay Thai action, your ringside judges have reached the unanimous decision. So let's hear it for your winner. In the white corner, Stevie Irvine.
Excellent win. Clinical.
And let's hear it for our runner-up, Mario Alvarez.
Stevie there just showed his maturity, showed his experience, showed how clever he is.
Yeah, it did. It was an experienced performance, wasn't it?
It's a very good win for him as well. That's a good name to beat under your belt.
They controlled him, didn't they? Alvarez didn't look as dangerous today. There's a reason for that. And that is the actual ring work of Stevie Irvine, you know. He's a well-schooled fighter. They live and breathe it out there in Scotland, you know.
Clinical.